Do you know a better example of that I've came across recently is liquid death?
It's just water.
They built $1 billion business selling water in a fancy can.
Totally. And affiliation, like there's a little bit of a bonding, or I'm the type of person who wants to present to the world in this particular way. So I don't buy Fiji, I buy liquid death.
Saw that they were selling $500 million water, and they're like a fairly new market entrant in the grand scheme of things. And from what I can observe, it's just a different can.
And the packaging matters. The affiliation matters. The story matters. But if they can signal something about themselves or a group affiliation in some way, shape, or form through the packaging of the product, then to a certain subsegment of customers, that's valuable.
Like if you're coming out with an energy drink right now, or you're coming out with a can of water, the easiest way to market in terms of marketing is if you do a really good job of making it clear that you are the antithesis of the incumbents.
Yes.
So you are a or, not an and in your customer's decision framework. And what I mean by that is to be very specific. It's actually the drink in my cup right now. And when in one of my first meetings with them, when we sat down, I said, this brand I think will win if the consumer walks down that supermarket aisle and thinks to themselves, I can be a insert incumbent energy drink brand or a perfect TED person. I think a liquid death customer doesn't believe they can be a Evian water customer. They've stood for something so much so that in doing so, they stand against something. And this is what breakout brands have done. They literally took Carling beers and stuff like that to fields as part of their marketing and blew it up with dynamite to say, we are not commoditized beer. We are the antithesis. We are an or. You're either with them or you're with us.
Yep.
But that takes guts.
It does.
It takes balls, like Liquid Death had balls.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a whole, like on the psychological side of things, the studies about signaling and counter signaling, like this is how fashion in the broad scale works. But it's all about, who am I presenting myself to be in the world? Who do I affiliate with? Who do I not affiliate with? And counter signaling is noticing a signal that's happening out there in the world and making a deliberate decision to be the opposite of that, or the antithesis of that in some ways. In the anthropological sense, take a step back, notice what's going on. Here's the signal that's being sent, and then make a deliberate decision to be the polar opposite of that.
It takes guts though, because there's no blueprint for the opposite.
Yeah, and you stand out, which is great.
You get attacked.